China has just dropped the smartest open-source AI ever built, GLM 4.5. And it's already crushing benchmarks, even outpacing DeepSeek and rivaling GPT-4. At the same time, Unitree has launched one of the most affordable humanoid robots ever, the R1. Today, we dive into how these breakthroughs are shaking AI and robotics. China is no longer just catching up, it's starting to lead. Recent open-source releases and robotics advances are practical, available tech. Developers, businesses, and consumers can access them. This changes who builds the future. These launches signal a strategic shift, openness and affordability at scale. A robot you can buy and an open AI you can run. Together, they democratize capability. For years, the story was catch-up. Now it's leadership through accessibility. This is an ecosystem moment. Research, talent, and market demand converging. GLM 4.5 is released under MIT. Run it locally, fine-tune it, deploy it without restrictions. Unitree's R1 brings humanoid hardware to a whole new class of users at a staggering price point. The implications touch manufacturing, healthcare, education, and daily life. Tools once locked behind corporate walls are becoming public resources. The world must pay attention. This open approach accelerates innovation globally. It invites the developer community to participate, to build the next wave of applications. This is more than a product announcement. It's a strategy that could reshape innovation flow for decades. Let's look closer at the Unitree R1 first. Meet the Unitree R1, a full-sized humanoid designed for agility, mobility, and interaction. It walks, runs, balances, manipulates objects. Capabilities once confined to million-dollar labs. Advanced mobility, dynamic gait, rapid motions, and balance control. It manipulates everyday items, cups, tools, doors, with surprising dexterity. And the price? Truly disruptive. An order of magnitude cheaper than legacy humanoids. For the cost of a used compact car, a university or startup can now own a humanoid platform. R1 stands human height, with nimble limbs and high-torque actuators for real-world tasks. Dexterous fingers, cameras, and LiDAR give it robust perception and manipulation. Unitree reached this price via innovative motor design and cost-effective manufacturing. They haven't sacrificed robustness. Durability tests show practical reliability for many deployments. R1 is a platform. An SDK, developer kits and APIs make it extensible. Startups and hobbyists can create apps, services, and new behaviors. Small warehouses could deploy R1 for picking and last-mile handling. Hospitals could use it to ferry supplies or assist patient mobility. For schools and makerspaces, R1 brings hands-on learning. It transforms robotics from elite labs into accessible tools for education and innovation. Historically, robots meant big caged arms on factory floors, powerful but inflexible and expensive. They automated one task in controlled environments. They weren't for homes or classrooms. Now robots can step out of cages and into offices, hospitals and schools. They become assistants in everyday environments. Affordability widens access. Students, hobbyists, and small teams can innovate on hardware directly. Research labs can study human-robot interaction without huge capital outlay. In healthcare, robots can handle repetitive physical work, freeing staff for human care. In logistics and education, they scale practical help and hands-on teaching. R1 seeds an ecosystem. Apps, services, technicians, and integrators will follow. Developers will create domain-specific skills sold to businesses and consumers. Mass adoption creates feedback. More apps, more demand, improved hardware cycles. The next breakthrough might come from a dorm room or a garage workshop. Affordable robots change our relationship with technology. Partners, not just tools, companions and assistants in work and life. A body without a mind is a puppet. The brain makes the difference. Enter GLM 4.5. Zhipu AI's 355 billion parameter MOE model that's reshaping expectations. Trained at scale on massive text and code datasets, it's built for reasoning and generation. It handles huge contexts and complex programmatic tasks. GLM 4.5 posts top-tier benchmark scores, reasoning, coding, and multilingual tasks. A 128K context window lets it ingest books and large datasets in one pass. Blazing inference speeds and efficiency reduce operational cost. Practical for real-time uses. Critically, it's open under MIT. Anyone can download, study, and adapt it. Live demos show it deploying end-to-end apps and controlling external tools as an agent. It converses naturally and retains accuracy across long dialogues. Open sourcing democratizes access. Researchers, startups, and devs can build on a state-of-the-art brain. Fine-tuning enables domain-specific models for business, medicine, and education. Trained on extensive Chinese language and cultural data, GLM 4.5 has strengths in one of the world's largest markets, a real competitive edge. To judge GLM 4.5, we must compare it to the titans, GPT-4, Claude, Grok, and DeepSeek. Each has different strengths, closed APIs, reasoning, speed, or domain specializations. Benchmarks measure reasoning, coding, multilingual skill, and long context handling. GLM 4.5 ranks among the top, synthesizing reasoning and contextual understanding. The crucial difference is philosophy, closed source versus open source. Open models allow customization, audits, and private deployments, key for enterprises and researchers. GPT-4 delivers powerful reasoning in its ecosystem. Claude excels at contextual understanding and safety alignment. GLM 4.5 blends these strengths, reasoning, long context, coding, while remaining open. That means comparable quality at lower cost and higher transparency. Open models invite a worldwide developer community to improve and adapt the core. Enterprises can host models on premises for privacy and compliance. The arrival of GLM 4.5 pressures incumbents, better pricing, faster innovation, and perhaps more openness. For consumers, that means choice, speed, and lower costs. The real magic is pairing an open AI brain with an affordable robotic body. Together, they let robots perceive, reason, and act in human environments. High-level language commands can be translated into motion plans and joint commands. A motion planner converts intent into trajectories the robot can safely execute. Say, "Bring me the blue cup from the kitchen counter." The model processes the command, the robot sees the cup, plans a path, grasps it, and hands it over. Homes are unstructured, people move, objects shift. That's where adaptive reasoning matters. An AI-driven robot can replan, ask clarifying questions, and proceed. If it can't find the item, it can ask, "I don't see a blue cup, would you like the red one?" That interaction shifts the robot from tool to collaborative partner. Open AI plus cheap hardware creates a skill marketplace. Plant watering, laundry sorting, chess playing. Shared code speeds capability growth far beyond what a single company could deliver. This flywheel, cheap hardware, open models, global developers, births a platform of shared intelligence and rapidly expanding abilities. China's open source decision is strategic. It alters global innovation dynamics. It promotes collaboration, competition, and broad access. Startups gain a foundation they couldn't afford to build themselves. They can fine-tune GLM 4.5 and deliver industry-specific tools quickly. Developers worldwide, Lagos, Sao Paulo, Southeast Asia, can build locally relevant services. Free access removes paywall friction and sparks local innovation. Zhipu can monetize through enterprise support, specialized fine-tuning, and optimized hosting. It's a proven open-source business playbook. Build community, sell services. An open brain can spawn thousands of niche apps across sectors. Over time, open models can become de facto standards via global adoption. This strategy is generous and smart. It grows a market for value-added services, from legal analysis to diagnostics to personalized learning. Tailored solutions will flourish. By giving away the base model, China invites the world to build on top of it, fueling a global engine of innovation. The promise is huge. Companionship for the elderly, personalized education for kids. They can take on dangerous, dirty, or boring jobs, freeing humans for more creative work. But there will be displacement. We must invest in retraining and new pathways. Lifelong learning and vocational programs are essential to a fair transition. Open models lower barriers, but they can be misused for sophisticated misinformation. We must guard against misuse in weaponization and privacy invasion by pervasive censors. Global norms, security standards, and ethical frameworks are urgent needs. Open source enables audits, but we must invest in robust security protocols. This requires technologists, policymakers, ethicists, and the public to engage together. New jobs will arise in repair, maintenance, and system design, but transitions must be managed. The West faces a choice: double down on proprietary systems or embrace openness to stay competitive. The decision will shape whether AI remains centralized or becomes a shared global resource. The stakes are high. Security, privacy, and economic stability demand immediate attention. We must build guardrails while we accelerate innovation. We stand at a historic intersection. Affordable humanoids and open AI together mark a turning point. R1 brings the body. GLM 4.5 brings an open, powerful mind. This convergence will ripple through homes, education, healthcare, and industry. Human value shifts toward creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. Developers and entrepreneurs watch this space. The next apps and businesses will define how inclusive this future becomes. Policymakers and ethicists craft guardrails now so innovation benefits everyone. This is the opening chapter of a new technological epic, one written in public and shaped by a global community. The tools are on the table. Let's be the architects of a future that's open, responsible, and creative. GLM 4.5 and the Unitree R1 mark a pivotal shift. Open, affordable, and powerful. The AI race has changed gears. Subscribe for updates, follow development, and join the conversation about building an AI-powered future that includes everyone.
Love exploring the world of technology and AI? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens for more insightful and exciting content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tech and AI innovations. Your support fuels our journey into the future of technology.